whatever. Okay, so right now we are getting deeper into the concept. Let's get into the concept called inheritance. There are a lot of people, they talk about inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction, but they really cannot tell what is the difference between all these three. We're gonna get into the exact difference of these three main UTS concepts. First, let's start with the main one, which is called inheritance. I'm bad with spellings, I know that. It's all good. Inheritance. Which, okay, so in inheritance, like the name suggests, it is gonna inherit the the property. It is gonna inherit the methods from its superclass, which is also called a parent class, and plus the child class also has a capability to add some more methods to it. That is going to be additional methods or additional stuff or additional variables, so to say, uh, to what the child class is getting from its parent. So right now, if it doesn't make any sense, don't worry about it. We're gonna get into it. Let's get rid of this. We don't need any of that. We don't need encapsulation stuff either. Okay. Let's create another class. Oh, what am I doing? Let's create another class and name it as inheritance class. We should not name it inheritance, which because this is some words that should not be used in your daily coding. But for the heck of understanding, I'm just using it. Inheritance class example. We don't need any constructor. We don't need a map. Now we're gonna just finish it. Okay, now we can see like right now this is just a simple class. Uh, right now we're gonna use this class as a super class. When I say a super class, that means there's gonna be some kind of um, situation where we have to define a class which is gonna have all the methods and all the variables that are going to be used in future implementation or future classes. But instead of defining same methods and same variables in each and every class, we make one class and we let other classes extend those classes, extend this class, inheritance class, to make sure that they are able to use the same variables and methods of the specific class. So let's get into it. Let's have a variable string. First car. So let's say my first car was Nissan Altima. Let's say uh, my dream car brand is brand and dream car brand is Ford. let's say in both these classes, or not, both these cars, they can honk, right? So let's make the uh, method, and there's not going to be any return type to this method. Whenever it is void, that means that method is not going to return anything. So this is the method. Let's give it a default implementation to this method, which is it honks like beep, 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 or beep, beep, however it does. I don't know. I don't care. Okay, now we are going to call this class and make sure that we are able to inherit all this functionality of this class. Okay. Now let's say we want everything of this inheritance class to come to this class, this hello second project class. Inheritance class. Example, yeah. Okay, so now we can see we to inherit it, all we have to do is just use the word extend. Now we are able to get every functionality of the class of inheritance class example. And how we can make sure that, this is how we do it. Again, for this one, we have to create the object of the class. Already. So there is one thing that you guys must be wondering, like why did we make an object of this class but not the class that we are going to use? Now that is the key concept. So since we know we have extended the inheritance class example, so everything in inheritance class example we are going to be able to access using this class, this hello second project class, as this hello second project class is a child of inheritance class. Dot, we can see the car Brad. Okay, and we can see the name of the first car as well. And over here we should be able to see the honk method as well. Let's just do the honk method first, and then let's do this. We're gonna do obj dot car brand. It should have been brand, but okay, my bad. And obj dot and should be first car. Green car. And this is my first car. First car. Okay, save it, and we should be able to print it. And now what we're gonna see is first the honk is gonna be printed, whatever we have in the honk, and then it's gonna print. the brand of my dream car, and it's gonna print my first car as well. Let's do it and see how it works. So see over here, we can see like it printed the honk, which is this method of this specific class. Uh, Even though we are in the other class, but we are still able to access it. Okay. Now over here we can also see like it also printed the Ford, which is my dream car brand, and Nissan Altima, which was my first car. And now you guys can see like since we did not define anything in this class, but we were still able to do it. But what if we define something on this class? Will we be able to use this? Let's say if we want to have something more added to what we get from the parent class. Private string dream car model. What is going to be my dream car's model? It is going to be what? Mustang. So we're going to see like if we can use this. Already. Now we can see like we should be able to access to the Mustang as well. So now we can see a dream car, which is Mustang, and Nissan Altima, which is my first car. Now you guys can see like over here it is private, and over here we did not specify what kind of variable it is. We did not give any modifiers. There's a good practice over here to use protected, and since it is a protected, but we will still be able to use it. And if you guys forgot about why are we able to use the protected ones, I would highly recommend to go watch the previous videos where we saw uh, what are the modifiers and what is the access of those modifiers. Okay, see you guys in next tutorial, which is going to be about abstraction. Please like and subscribe. Totally forgot.